When I tell you that this administration is putting every American at risk, that there's a reason why other countries have travel bans, because it's dangerous to be in America right now, that's an understatement. There's this right-wing narrative machine that is so highly functional, fast, and effective that it has everybody convinced that it's leftists who everybody has to be afraid of, that it's transgender people that everybody has to be afraid of. But for what I do for a living, analyzing risks, the statistics bear just the opposite out, that it's the right-wing ideology that has caused the most number of mass pew-pews and political hit jobs. But the FBI and the DOJ just scrubbed that report from the website. A lot of people still have it. But I want to talk about something else that Donald Trump isn't talking about and Fox News isn't talking about, and it's how police officers are being put at risk under this administration. Forget the fact that he's sending the military and the National Guard into all these blue cities, putting police officers at risk because they've got to be out there patrolling as well. But 3 police officers just lost their lives in Pennsylvania. Why aren't we talking about that? What were they doing? They were responding to a domestic violence call. Did you know just a few months ago in Utah, 2 more police officers lost their lives responding to a domestic violence call? I want you guys to do me a favor and search how many police officers lost their lives responding to a domestic violence call. I'll see you next year. You're going to be busy for a long time. It's near the top of the list of what puts police officers at most risk. And what is Donald Trump doing? Blaming leftists who want free health care and livable wages as the real threat? No. Donald Trump says we need to weaken domestic violence charges, that we're too harsh on men for, slapping around their girlfriends and their wives. When he was making those comments, he was letting everybody know that women don't matter. But what he's too deft to understand is how that puts police officers at an even greater risk than they already are. See, if you cared about women, you would toughen the domestic violence laws on the books. They need to be tougher. There's too much of it. You wouldn't weaken it. And if you care about police officers, you would toughen domestic violence laws. Yep, but this right-wing narrative machine has transgender people and people like me fighting for livable wages as the boogeyman. So know what the real risks are, folks. Know what the real risks are, because the White House isn't going to tell you. They're just going to scrub it from their website.